So how often do you think you should to grow a committed audience and continue to build that relationship? Because you're essentially you're a publisher.
Mhm.
Um, and a publisher's published regularly. A newspaper comes out every day, or a magazine comes out every week or every month. Um, so you're making a commitment to your audience, essentially, aren't
Mhm.
you? So how often do you
Yes.
think a podcast? I know there's no right or wrong on this. So how often do you think you should produce a podcast if you're serious?
You're right. There is no right or wrong, but I would say weekly is my recommendation. Bi-weekly is okay, especially when you're getting started. If you want to make sure that you are truly going to be sucked into this medium and really be a strong part of it, and to make sure it fits your schedule, because you can always make that transition and say, oh, we're going to weekly now. Demand has been great. The response has been great. We love you guys, and we're going to give you more content. So you can always make that change. Any less than that makes it very hard to start to establish a relationship with your audience.
Hmm.
The average podcast listener consumes about roughly 6 hours and that 6.5 hours, 6 hours and 45 minutes. I can't remember the exact statistic of podcast content per week, which is a lot, but they are looking for that consistency. And if you're only coming to them once a month, or even worse, sporadically, whenever you feel like putting out a show, it's easier for them to not include you in that time frame because they've only got so many hours in the day. So maybe they're consuming podcasts on the way to work, on the way home from work, while they're walking the dog, and whatever activity they have going on where podcasts are a part of their world. It's only a limited amount of time. So if you're not coming at them consistently and frequently enough, it's very easy for them to forget. Now, you may produce something that's so epic that they want to listen to it. And if it does only come at them monthly, so be it. But again, what was I saying earlier? All those podcasts that had the really strong audience were all over 100 episodes. If you're doing one a week, it's going to take you 2 years to get to that. So if you do one a month, get out your calculators and figure out how long that's going to take, right? So
Yes.
you have to think about your growth and the fact that you can always add more content to the schedule, but when it comes to getting that relationship built with your audience, you want to give them as much as you can. Don't kill yourself trying to get a podcast out every week, but make sure that you're coming at them in a frequent, consistent manner. And I tell everyone, listen, if you feel that you want to do once a week, but your time is a little tight and it might be tough to do that, just shorten the episode. You don't have to do an hour-long podcast. There's no rule that says you have to hit a certain time for your content to be quality. You could do a 15-minute show. I know many people that do that, and they produce it weekly. That's totally up to you. As long as there's quality content in place, it doesn't matter how long it is. That's one of the funny anomalies about podcasting that I always laugh at when you talk to people and talk to podcasters about structuring their content. If you're looking for a solution to a problem and you go on YouTube, say you want to fix the toilet in your house, and you go on YouTube and you say, need to fix toilet or how to fix a toilet, and you get responses or get videos shot back at you. One's 3 minutes, one's 5, the other's 9. Are you going for the 9-minute video or the 3-minute video?
Exactly.
I'm going for the 3. I got to get my toilet fixed. We've got
Exactly.
business to take care of, right?
Yep.
So when it's that type of content, we want fast. We want it delivered to us as quickly as possible. Give me the answer. I got to move on. But with podcasts, people think, well, people need to hear this. They need to sit and listen to this for an hour. I've got to make this long, epic show that people are going to tune into and get this big chunk of content for this extended period of time. No, there's no law that says you have to be at a certain time. Just bring them quality. Bring your audience quality. Bring them something compelling, and let time fall where it falls. If it's half an hour, if it's 45 minutes, I typically try to, I stay for that 45-minute mark with my podcast. Now, there's been a few that I've gone over, but I didn't lose any sleep over that because I knew the conversation was good enough to allow the extra time.
Yeah.
But if you're worried about time, produce a shorter show, and it's going to save you a lot in the back end when you're looking to edit and have that show put out into the world.